Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, my layout is all over the place. Hello, everybody. We are here. Some of us are here. Some of us are having technical issues. This is a fun start. We are getting just static from Shy, who has departed. How are you, gentlemen? Anyway, joining me, even though you can't quite see them on the screen, but you will very soon. We have Genos. Hi, Genos. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. Having coffee. Ready.
Nice. We have Cranky. How's Cranks?
Hey, hey,
We
all
have
good here.
we have the ghost of Frank, who will be here. He promises. And it's Shyporn, who is desperately trying to connect to, I believe, having some problems right now. There we go. That works. I haven't used this layout before for Trek, so I was frantically trying to get it sorted out. But yeah, we're here to watch some Trek. We're going to watch some Star Trek, and you guys are going to hopefully come and watch it with us. Have you guys caught up on Prodigy yet? Have you?
I am on episode 10, I think, of probably
okay.
9 or 10
Yeah,
of season 2. Yeah, and it's good.
it is real good.
I finished it.
Yeah, how did you find it?
I enjoyed it. I mean, it was a fun ride. I try not to take it too seriously. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got all the timey wimey stuff, which is fun, and
Yeah.
it's cool seeing Ronnie Cox
Yes, yeah, very
back
good.
as Jelly. But yeah,
I think the last episode I watched, it was like a two-parter with Wesley. I won't give any spoilers or anything, but Wesley, yeah, that's good. I
think we're a little bit beyond because I was at some point I want to do a Prodigy talk, but Star's not watched it yet. I know some people are only halfway through still, so I'm a bit like maybe we'll put that one off. We'll defer that to just like a chat at some point. But I wanted to just splurge about the season and go like, it's so good. I need to rewatch. Actually, I want to rewatch it with the kids because they've started to express interest in watching things with me specifically. Like, what are you watching? Well, I'm watching some Dragon Ball. Can I come and watch that with you? Yes, of course.
Aw, they
Please
have some affection for you.
Yeah, I want to remember where they are. Right. Hang on, sorry, I have to keep switching. There we go. Frank is on his way back from the store, I believe. He'll be back soon. But we are watching Enterprises Breaking the Ice, which is the It's a Poop Question, Sir episode. Hey, Overtide, how you doing? And we're going to watch a little bit later. We're going to watch Hide and Q, a bit of TNG. Going through the list. It was supposed to be Stars this evening, but he couldn't make it sadly tonight. We were going to go very serious and watch The Wounded and the duet, but he sadly couldn't make it this evening. So I thought we'll go back to the run. I mean to ask you guys, like, is next time we do this, Genos, Cranky, next time we do this with you guys, I want to ask you, what episodes would you like to cover? Like, is there any specific episode you want to go through and go like, actually, I'd really like to talk about this?
When you first started doing the Treks, I came on and did one, and I think I did.
You did
I did the Voyager episode.
That's
I think is Blink of an Eye.
Yeah, that's right.
It
was quite favourable.
That was my choice for that particular Trek. But yeah, there's plenty of others that I mean, any Star Trek episode basically.
I just like it all. How about you,
Yeah.
James?
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with just kind of going in order the way that you have been. I like seeing, kind of how they find their footings, and eventually you'll get out of season 1 and into season 2 of these shows, and be like, all right, well, we're not going to rate.
I think we're about halfway now.
We're not going to rate this one -3 out of 10 this time.
Yeah,
maybe it's not going to be a problematic one.
We opened the floodgates of scoring with Stars as -9 or whatever he gave Justice or whatever it was.
Oh man, that was brutal.
Yeah, and there's when we did the Twilight Zone ones, auto giving like the last episode like 9,347,000. Like, okay, we're just really gonna mess with my spreadsheets now, aren't you? Just messing my average up.
Spreadsheet.
I know, they're great. Let's start with a trailer. How do you fancy a trailer for an episode? Because very thanks to Trek Core. If you've not ever seen Trek Core, it's a great resource online. They also have a YouTube page which they are now updating with all the old trailers for old Star Trek, including Enterprise episodes as well. So they've now almost finished uploading all the Enterprise stuff. So I'm going to play you the trailer, guys, for Enterprises Breaking the Ice. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Let's see if is he on? Are you with us, Shy? Are you here? Oh, Haha!
There he
There he
is.
In all his handsome
right.
glory.
Having technical
just a
difficulties.
distance
I love
from-
that picture behind you. That's wild.
Yeah, this is by an artist named Matt Ciso, who's a untrained, outsider artist who actually had his arm cut off by a crashed prop airplane.
Oh wow!
Kid, so he only paints. He can only paint non-dominant.
That's incredible.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
That's pretty fun. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm good. Just enjoying a Sunday at home with the family, but everyone's out post brunch, like food coma. So I have a little time to watch some Star Trek with the boys.
Yeah. You know you like it.
How's the sound here? I can't.
You're a little quiet, but it's okay.
A little bit quiet.
Yeah.
I'll move.
You just have to enunciate more. You need to reach the back of the
To
house.
project.
Yes.
Test. Or something.
Oh. Give it a
We
little
lost
more.
it.
Is it getting louder? Or...
It's getting softer, actually.
Okay. But I never know which direction this gain volume mic is. Any better?
That's better. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Cool. Frank,
I'll
be with us
increase
soon.
it.
So, we're watching Enterprise's Breaking the Ice and TNG's Hide and Q today.
Okay.
And that's where you're just like, actually, I've got things to do, like a brunch coma. But I was just about to play the trailer for Breaking the Ice, so let's do that and we can do pre-ratings. So enjoy a piece of 90s exciting advertisement.
Take us closer, Ensign.
Out of direct sunlight, the surface ice will be more stable.
You up for a little comet walk?
What's that?
An all-new Enterprise.
Oh, yeah. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hyped are you for this episode and how much do you remember? Let's do pre-ratings.
Pre-rating.
Go on, Cranky. What do you remember about Breaking the Ice?
Me?
Yes.
I remember, if this is the episode I think it is, I remember Malcolm getting a spike through the leg. Is that this episode?
No, I think that was Minefield. Oh, no, he has some sort of accident.
Then I don't remember this episode.
It does involve Malcolm in an EV suit, though, so you're halfway there.
No, I can't remember this one then. I thought it was the one where he gets the spike through the leg.
How about you, Shai?
That's the first encounter with the Romulans, right? Where
Yes,
they
that is, yeah.
encounter the Romulan minefield.
The Romulans.
I mean, this trailer is kind of dull, right? They're just going for a spacewalk on an ice asteroid or planet, and the voiceover guy's doing his hardest. He's got the trailer voice going, going to 11
In a world.
Yes.
Yeah, where there's ice.
Yeah.
And a snowman.
One man, Malcolm Reed.
Yeah, the fact that I remember very little about this episode, or nothing about this episode, I'm going to go with 5 just to hedge my
A good
bets.
5.
Yeah.
Gerald?
I remember maybe a little more than my esteemed co-panelists. I think this is the one with the Vulcan snowman.
Yeah.
And
Yes. Yeah.
and I think an especially dickish Vulcan captain who's just watching them but doesn't explain anything.
Have you done the rating already? How many dickish Vulcan captains out of 10?
Well, someone has
I
to.
remember the episode now. You've jogged my memory.
I have. And what was it? They bring him over for dinner, and he just says 3 words the whole time, and they're just dripping with dickish energy.
Yes.
Yeah,
dickish.
I'll give it I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, or no, 5.5
Oh, wow.
because 5 I think is average, and the fact that I remember a season 1 episode of Enterprise at all, the plot points, that means it's slightly above average. Because there's episodes I don't really remember about season 1 of Enterprise.
I think this one
What
was...
did they show that in the trailer? Did they show the Vulcans?
No.
Any sort of
literally
aliens
just-
in the trailer?
Paul was there. She's a
I mean,
dickish woman from season 1.
I mean, other than to Paul, it
so
kind of
my-
failed as a Star Trek trailer. It didn't show any exciting aliens or really
Going
strange
to brave new
worlds.
comets.
Just- yeah.
I mean, I think the trailer would have benefited from seeing the Vulcan starships. Those are really cool designs. I think that would have been really cool seeing the Vulcan starship in the trailer.
Called,
yeah.
Was this?
I'm giving the trailer a 2 out of 10.
Yeah. Was this like? Were we actually trying to fly a probe into like the tail of a comet around
Something
this time,
like
in the early 2000s? Is that like what this episode kind of came?
Yeah, I think we were. I think this is sort of very much related to something that was happening at the time. Yeah, there was definitely some comet explorations happening because we didn't land on one until much later. I say we, like, we're a part of NASA, but
humanity.
Us four people. Yeah.
Us people. What do you mean, us people? Okay. Jens, what's your pre-rating on this one?
5.5.
5.5. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I didn't give you my pre-rating. My pre-rating is going to be a 6.
It's gonna be a
because
6.
I remember some good grappling action, some good
grapplers are so cool.
Hey, here's a Frank.
Yeah.
Hi, Frank.
Is this the wrestling show?
Yes. Sure. We're just about to lay the smackdown on T'Pol.
Because I've got the old arcade superstars ready to go right here. So
nice. We were just about to start the episode. Frank, do you remember the episode Breaking the Ice?
I've never watched Star Trek before.
See, it's the funny thing with Frank is I'm not sure if he's being serious or not.
I do. What's it called? Breaking the Ice? Breaking
the Ice, yeah. I'll play the... Hang on, I'll play the trailer again.
Look at it. Might as well. It's only like
so
10
excited
seconds
the first time.
Breaking the Ice.
Here you go, Frank. Watch this scintillating action.
In a war.
Take us closer, Ensign.
Out of direct sunlight, the surface ice will be more stable.
You up for a little comet walk?
Explosions. And all new.
They should have called the episode 2 Men, 1 Comet.
I think that vastly predates it, but yeah. So there we go, Frank. Your pre-rating on this scintillating, hard-hitting episode of Enterprise.
I hated the movie Armageddon, so 3.
Awesome. Okay, let's...
What about Deep Impact?
Armageddon's great. I'm increasing to 6 now.
Okay, let's start this episode. So, spool up, if you haven't already after that diatribe, spool up your Paramount Pluses, your DVD players, your bootleg laser discs. Grab them in. We are going to be starting in... hang on, I'm just going to find my time code layer. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Punch it.
How did they mail art subspace?
That's a good point. That's a very good... Unless they just printed it out. But then why would they if they've got pads?
They scanned the PDF, emailed it, and printed it on board.
But it does make it look like they just drew it and sent it to them, doesn't it?
They have a crayon jet printer.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We've seen those in it all the time. Look at Mayweather. He's just like, oh my god. He doesn't deny it. It's like, yeah, this is my comment.
You knew I was going to line early in this episode.
Sorry, say that again, Genos. Oh, here we go.
I'd like to preemptively lower my rating to 2.
Oh, man. I love this tune.
It's a terrible comet design.
It kind of doesn't make sense, because comets generally do have like a common center of gravity. To have one that kind of looks like something elongated is a bit more, I don't know, unrealistic. I am not a science man, so I could be completely wrong.
The fact that you call them science men gives that away.
I get most of my science knowledge from Futurama. Phones in the air, everyone. What's your fate? Okay, for those that like this theme song, what's the worst part about it? For those that don't like it, what's your favourite thing about it?
I'll answer both. The opening chord and the final chord.
The worst part about it is that it ends.
You can't. There is a longer cut. If you go on Spotify, there's a longer cut with a guitar solo.
It's such a great montage.
Song, but I dislike the amount of cheese they've managed to put into it.
Yeah.
It's a cool looking ship. Not gonna lie, it's a cool looking ship.
I'm convinced that what's his name stole this for the Martian montage.
I've still not watched The Martian. I need to watch that.
Really? That's a good film.
Oh,
I know.
Martian's great.
You're telling me in the beginning of intergalactic travel, they've never come close to a comet?
I mean, we've done it several times.
If you listen to the news outlets, they'll tell you that comets come close to Earth very
We've seen
regularly.
comets before, but this one is big.
Yeah, this is a big.
Yeah, this one's bigger.
Oh, to Paul's Quarters. I don't think we've seen this yet, have we?
Have we seen it this early? First time?
I think so. Oh, that's my Duolingo class.
Duolingo Vulcan?
Yeah. Could you imagine? Oh, they do Klingon.
You can do Klingon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul doing her best unimpressed face.
I like the contrast between Paul just going like no, and then him is just like pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
One needs to be.
You really should put ice cream on that.
Yeah, you definitely need like cream or ice cream, something like that. Oh no, he's having milk.
I reject the idea that Vulcans would even be drinking any tea from Earth. They would be like, Earth tea is inferior to Vulcan.
Maybe she can't get like the proper bend, and this is close as possible. Maybe.
Good point.
It's Japanese. It's Japanese, so therefore it's okay for Vulcans.
Okay, got it.
He's got that real Southern charm McCoy thing going on here, hasn't he?
He's a perfect gentleman, don't you know?
Of course. Read the room, Trip. Come on. No, I'm stuck in a conversation with you.
She sat down with him.
Do you think they'd still be saying page turner in the 2200s when no one
We still
has
say, I don't know, we have quite a few archaic comics like comments like, you know, can't think of it, you know. Skip forward and back or spooling. The save icon is still a floppy disk. We have the CG budget.
Do they?
Do you remember your zero-G trainings, Mr. Wolf? I do.
This reminds me, I really need to start watching the Decon Chamber.
Yes, I haven't watched any of those yet.
No.
He's got a good, like, I'm being a complete prick and you can't stop me.
Yeah. Rest in Vulcan face.
Yeah.
Also, T'Pol needs tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's such a dick. Also, Archer too.
We're getting some Archer pacing and ranting now. Very trademark. Oh, Cranky, do you recognise the comm panel behind T'Pol? We made some of those. Yeah. I gotta find mine. I actually don't know where mine's gone. I took it out and I put it somewhere.
I miss the shuttle pods. I'm watching the first season of Orville right now. Actually, to rewatch, and I love that they use shuttle pods.
They are nice. I do like them.
Transporters. I think it's a cool plot point.
I do love the very, and it is a phrase like, yeah, nice, coined by like NASA or coined by Starfield. It's like NASA punk. They're very kind of like, you know, we're gonna keep everything very practical and space-like, but give it a little bit of dramatic flair.
I've actually got the NX refit as well on the shelf.
Oh, you got the refit? Missing the refit. Yeah,
XL model.
I will probably buy one next convention.
Got the engineering hull. And I'm not going to get it back on the stand now.
The Eagle Moss problems.
It's crash landed on the shelf.
I don't know about you guys, but I like the Enterprise era suits. I think they're cool.
Yeah, they're very realistic.
Yeah, I liked what they were going for. This ice cave, though, on the other hand.
It's a cave. It's a cave episode. I just decrypted it.
Oh, is this where T'Pol gets to? That's why the Vulcan ship's there. They needed to deliver T'Pol's mail. Excuse me.
No.
I mean, technically, they're speaking to her. She's not speaking to them.
Yeah, that's true.
But that finer point is lost on.
I feel like Enterprise, like it wobbles between whether they're like, oh, T'Pol is our best friend, now she's all on the ship, and actually she's working for the enemy. Who knows if she's a secret Vulcan spy? Like they seem to, drop there.
I love this part. I love this scene.
Every now and then, Archer goes off on one of those "they held back my father" type rants.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this bit. This is random.
In the middle of everything. Question, sir.
Why? Is he? Are they doing a video transmission or are they doing like a audio one? I'd love if them turn the view screen. There's just a small child there on a Zoom call, like just picking their nose. I've got these Vulcans on my ass. Replicate.
I think a fourth grader's going to be about that.
Say that again. When a male crew member and a female crew member really love each other. Usually under a lot of stress and duress.
I like that he pronounces it like it's a strange, exotic name.
Must be evoking feelings, affection.
And she's not holding a tribble, doesn't count. Have you?
Okay.
The Duress sisters. Okay, thank you, Overtired. Here it comes. Ding, ding, ding.
A poop question, sir?
You had that ready, didn't you? This apple, it's made it shit. Archer's so winding him up is great. The only sad thing is they're spending a lot of time on this segment.
If it weren't for this scene, the rest of the crew would have very little to do.
Here, I have an asthmatic eel.
I can just imagine him on like children's television. Hello, children.
Yeah, on a Mrs. Doubtfire style show.
I'm here to talk to you about the mating ritual of the osmotic eel.
Yeah. Well,
I
I'm
said
going to
Fox.
be rude.
Oh.
Like 10 minutes of Trip talking about how poop gets resequenced. Phlox talks about something interesting and they cut him off.
They know what the kids really want.
Yeah.
If you heard this speech in your school, knowing somewhere was out in space, like pioneering, like going to the moon, and they came back with this speech, like, how would you feel?
I'd sign up to be a sanitation engineer immediately.
Right?
Bakula does a good job of seeming like an awkward public speaker in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see, what was his name, Chris Redfield? The things he did on the ISS space station, like showing like how people brush their teeth and how, you know, people dry their hair and all the things on that. They were quite good.
Oh, the Canadian astronaut?
That's it. You said that with such derision. Oh, the
No.
the
Canadian guy.
Nifty Bittens is up in arms over this.
Here it is.
Do you want to build a snowman
in space?
Oh shit! Is this how Frozen started? Is this where they got the inspiration?
Reed is going to use his focus and explosives here.
Oh, come on, Archer. It's a good example of how humanity's better than these stiff Vulcans. Expressing their artistic freedom. Thank you, Hoshi.
They had to find a way to shoehorn her into the plot somehow.
Overtide said, that speech is going to one class, so like 30 kids. Earth's first deep spaceship talking to one class. Not all the fourth graders on the planet, not even one school, a single class. He's got a point there. Did you reckon they're doing that speech like 30 times?
Because it was very, very personal.
That's a terrible argument, Trip. Your mailbox was locked. I had to break in to read your letters.
You could have just left it on the side. I would have left it alone.
Just letting him take the fall.
Hashtag not my problem. Who's that guy?
He was just wondering if he was talking to him. He's like,
I was going to say, yeah, he walks off. He's like, we're meeting.
Rando.
I don't make mistakes.
Close your eyes for those of you old enough. 1989, Batman, Michael Keaton giving the speech, trying to attempt to say who he is in the apartment of Vicky Vale before the Joker busts in.
That would make this episode more exciting.
Yeah.
Who was the Joker around
It's
this
the
era?
same cadence.
Was it still by 2000s? It was just before Heath Ledger, wasn't this? So this is about 4 or 5 years before.
Mm-hmm.
Your handwriting is terrible.
G-Man.
I also read your letter. Just the side eye walks away. Not yet. Wait
I
till
love how he has to keep. I love how he has to keep ducking under the bulkhead every time he's walking.
Yep.
Who designed this?
That's a good point, actually. I'd never noticed that.
Henry Archer, obviously.
He keeps doing it.
Thing is, that's the captain's quarters as well. Imagine when it's like in a general crewman's quarters. They like
I
hunched
think it's just his
over.
ready room, but yeah, the crew quarters are like 3 to a bunker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look how far that got her. Oh, Cranky! Thank you for subscribing.
Thought it was on the show for a second. I'm like, wait a second, that's the wrong red alert klaxon.
Read alert. Read alert.
3 to a bunker, you got 3 shifts, that's just efficient, yeah. Suck it, Cerritos. They're taking a long time putting those charges down.
Gotta do it right.
That's true.
They spent more time sculpting the ears
Their
on the
like
snowman.
visual sensors on the comet and saw the snowman. Enhance. They're gonna blow up the snowman with the charges.
You literally go on away missions every week. You went to a planet like that was.
It's quite romantic the way he said that. We should get out more often.
They never
go to a
let
nice
Mayweather
restaurant,
out.
see a movie. You never buy me flowers.
There's no noise in space.
Yeah. Wrong kind of atmosphere. All alone. That's some bad CG.
Oof.
But it's television and it's 2001, so.
Do explosives work in space?
Don't see why not. You don't need oxygen to ignite, you just need electrical current.
Hmm.
I thought they would have put like spikes in there boots for walking around on ice.
This is mostly like awkward conversations, the episode, really, isn't it?
Tell him about poop. He'll love it.
Yeah.
Like a moody teenager.
Yeah.
Oh God, I've already eaten.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's really easy to trigger Archer. Just give like very curt answers to questions. He's like, no, please, you have to engage.
Angry chewing.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't subtitle that.
Yeah.
Do they?
And Archer took that personally. Yes, I give away one secret military base and they have the nerve to be curt with me? Jerks.
I wonder why they kept changing T'Pol's eyebrows back and forth.
Oh yeah, they changed it every season. It was an argument between the makeup artist and the producers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The makeup artist wanted them to be. I can't remember which way around it was. He wanted them to either be very traditional Vulcan or very untraditional Vulcan, and the producers wanted it the other way.
It's just very evident when they have another Vulcan in the scene.
It changes very much from season to season.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like I'm watching an episode of For All Mankind. Except not as thrilling.
Yeah, I need that for my free boss battles. Famous last words.
Mm-hmm. Just like everyone else's. Ooh, sowing the seeds.
Do you have no idea what an arranged marriage is?
Yeah, I would have thought. Well, I think they're just explaining it for the audience, aren't they? But I mean, like. Oh yeah.
No, they did not.
No.
They are very much still a thing. In places that are still called first world countries.
Cranky and I are set to be married next week.
Oh. Where was
And
May?
they've only met 4 times.
I've never met Frank. Not that I remember, anyway.
Are you going to have
Your
to
super
move to
couple name
Australia?
will be Frankie.
Frankie. I believe in Frankie.
Frankie.
Yeah, and that's kind of where everything goes wrong, isn't it?
Drop and rejoin. My audio's just suddenly gone out of sync with my video.
Oh, really? Okay. Do it.
Do we ever see anyone pull anything out of those pockets that are zippered like right under?
I don't know. I feel like they probably did, like, early on.
What's that?
Did they ever pull anything out of the zip pockets in their uniforms?
Yeah, like the one.
Yes. Can't remember the episode.
Travis fell.
And he broke his leg for the 8th time.
Yeah.
But the first time we actually see.
I thought you were a boomer.
There's no way there's enough gravity on this comet to have made that fall.
Bearing in mind, Travis is the most experienced rock climber in the group.
He knows where the sweet spot is.
Yeah, but ice isn't rocks.
Yeah, that's right, Travis. The mission comes first.
Yeah, all he needs now is just leave me here. I'll slow you down.
Oh no, the sun is coming.
Until the sun comes around.
Mm-hmm. And again, this is a plot point in For All Mankind, and they do it loads better.
But they watch this episode and learn from it.
I think so. It's a Ronald D. Moore production, so maybe. That's quite a nice little pan out. I like that. Back to the cave.
love how thin the door is on the shuttle pod. It's literally just a single sheet of metal.
Just
that
wild.
Shuttlecraft.
Transparent aluminum. There we go. Like, yeah, now you've said it, Shy. Gravity doesn't work like that. Comet's not strong enough.
The gravitational field on this thing is ridiculous.
There's like one really like condensed core of iron in the middle of it.
Like, we see people bouncing around on the moon. These people are walking like it's surface of the Earth.
Best mountaineer on the crew falls and breaks his leg. Best pilot on the crew crashes the shuttlecraft. Yeah, grappler.
Oh, here we go. Test pilot Archer.
I'm taking over.
This might be the only time we see Archer at the con. Oh.
Oh, he's got his
Little
voice in.
commander.
It's a manual steering column.
Not often you see them use the.
That exactly what I was thinking. I was surprised anyone was going to pick that up because we were talking about that a lot in the when we were looking at the bridges. We're like, this chair slides. We never see it slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed. They clearly installed artificial gravity on the comet before they landed. Yeah, I have to admit, I do like grapple attention. Like, it's...
Yeah, they should never have got rid of the grapplers. Even when they got tractor beams, keep the grapplers for fun.
We've decided to leave you here. Oh, I just realised the time code is massively wrong. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, it's because I'm going between shit. No, never mind. Tractor beam? Oh, bring it back round.
Let the tractor be running.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good old classic tractor beam there. Reed will have it up and running within the hour. if I see you first? It's over, bitch.
Archer acting like it's not even a thing.
Yeah.
While sending the message, even though he ordered the transmissions to be decoded.
Sorry, he's got Trips the mediator here.
The fall guy.
Ooh. That's a really messy looking pecan pie.
I didn't see a fork either.
No. Oh no, she's just going to devour that with her hands. She says she likes to eat everything prim and proper, but she's going to go face first into that, I bet you. Okay. Oh, Shy, you're muted.
Answering questions from people passing by in the living room.
Oh, right, sorry. What are you doing? Who are these four strange men on the screen?
Why is your home just an open thoroughfare in an alley where people walk through and see a man on a couch?
We're bringing it to you
live in an episode of something somewhere.
Bringing it to you live from the streets of San Francisco, yeah.